morning, friends. I'm gonna tell the story about Mamani's adventures. Mamani was a sweet 7-year-old girl who lived with her mother and her brother in the tea garden in Assam. Her mother worked as a tea picker in the garden. Mamani's brother at 10 years was the man of the family, for their father had died when they were tiny. Momina and Mamani went to the tea garden school. Mamani finished school early and always crept home to help her mother. Sometimes her mother would be at work. Mamani would skip along to watch her mother and her friends plucking tea leaves. At times her mother would let her pluck them as well. This made Mamani feel important. She would wonder where her leaves would go. Perhaps to a breakfast cup of an old lady in the city, or like her, or perhaps even to house of a little girl like herself in faraway place. Mamani's house was a little away from the houses of the other workers. It was near a lovely laughing brook that danced and sang fishing. In it merrily. Occasionally, the children went fishing in it, and then they would have fish for dinner. Momina had planted some sugar cane near their house. When the sugar cane is ripe, he told Mamani, we will sell it at Friday Bazaar. With the money we earn, we can buy sweets for Bidhu festival. So every morning before leaving for school, both children carefully tested the patch of sugar cane. They dug up land, uprooted and the weeds. They watered the plants. Soon the sugar cane grew strong and steady. That is a lovely patch of sugar cane, said their uncle Bidhu. When he came to visit them, be careful of Ganesh though. He has a real liking of sugar cane. All the tea garden workers were terrified of Ganesh. The garden was surrounded on all sides of thick forest where many wild animals lived there. Were tigers, deer and rhinoceros, and there were heads of elephants. The workers called them Ganesh. After the elephants headed the god, these heads would fearlessly walk through the garden for food and destroy our valuable plants. The workers had to take torches of fire and chase them away, for all wild animals are afraid of fire. The children were very brave. Don't worry, they told their uncle Bidhu. We have made a torch with ranks of smoke and kerosene. If Ganesh comes, we will chase him away. So Mamani and Mobina tended their patch carefully and kept a look out for the elephants. I think next Friday it will take to the bazaar, said Mobina one day. Next day, when Mamani returned from school, there was nobody at home. She went outside to look at the sugar cane. She thought it would soon be ready for the market. She wandered down to the stream. It was a beautiful sunny day. The birds were singing among the trees. Everything was peaceful. Suddenly, Mamini heard a sound that startled her. It was a soft sound which sounded like woof. Mamani knew very well that it was Ganesh. She looked around widely, and then just across the scene, he understood he was huge, and his two large tongues gleamed in the sun. His trunk was swinging gently to and fro, and he was startling at a clump of sugarcane. The torch! Mamani remembered the torch, and that they had made for just an occasion. She found it in a corner ready to be lit. But where? Oh, where were the matches? Mother always kept them in the kitchen near the stove, but they were not there now. Mamani saw from the window that Ganesh was getting nearer. She went outside and stared at him. She was not afraid, not only terribly worried. All their hard work would soon be worth nothing. Then Mamani had an idea. Perhaps, she thought, I can make him listen to me if I sing. Uncle Dipu says that Ganesh understands everything. So clapping her hands to keep time, Mamani sang to the tune of Bitu song, which she knew. Oh, Grandfather Ganesh, you are the king of the forest. We all bow you. Oh, Grandfather Ganesh, the forest is vast and wild. Oh, Grandfather Ganesh, go back to where you come from. Oh, Grandfather Ganesh, for our hut is tiny and small, and you see the sugar cane that you see is to feed our family. Oh, Grandfather Ganesh. Ganesh twitched his ears and happily in the middle of the stream. He raised his trunk and sniffed the air. Then, as Mamani continued to sing, as he went back slowly. Once or twice he looked around longingly at the sugar cane, but Mamani sang on without a pause, clapping her hands to keep time, and finally, with one last look, Ganesh disappeared into the forest. Mamani! She heard a cry. Her mother came running to hug her. She had seen the elephant disappear into the forest. My brave girl, little girl. Now I have a son and a daughter to support me. You are equally good. I am lucky. When Movina came home, he was too very happy and proud of Mamini. Soon the whole village came to know of the incident. Next day, both children cut the sugar cane. Mamini took a large piece and left at the edge of the forest. For Ganesh, she exclaimed. And that evening, as Movina and Mamini were helping their mother in the kitchen, they heard a beep below the forest. It is Ganesh, said the children. He is saying thank you for the sugar cane.